Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the bantamweight bout in Bellator between Brett Johns versus Jordan Winski. And I'm gonna go high confidence Brett Johns. I ain't gonna go lock. Brett Johns ain't that trustworthy. This should be a fight he should win. It should win clear. Probably should even get a finish. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say he'll get a finish this one. But again, like you can't really trust Brett Johns. One thing surprised me about, he's still so young. He's only 30 years old. I feel like I thought the man was like 34 by the time he left the UFC. I thought he was like, oh, this man came to UFC. He went as far as he could win. He turned into a journeyman. Like I said, he ended up like realized I'm just a journeyman. The UFC realized he was a journeyman. Like parted ways with him, and he was like amicable. Like yeah, I had my career in UFC. I didn't go where I wanted to go, but I fought the best I could fight, and I fought like the best that were available to me that I could reach, and it just didn't pan out. And now I'm just gonna make some money in Bellator and retire. But the man's only 30 years old, and if he, like I said, he's able to turn his career around, he could have another stint in the UFC. I still think he'll be a journeyman if he go back to UFC, but maybe come back and make a couple of waves before return to a journeyman spot. But yeah, solid guy, probably be a journeyman in his league as well, but in Bellator. But I feel like he could definitely challenge for a title, and do a decent showing for himself. But yeah, if like Salvatella already pretty much showed it on him, so I feel like Salvatella will beat him again. And a lot of other guys that top will beat him, but maybe at eke in and get a title shot somewhere in there. But don't see championship hopes for him in here. But again, but it's not about any of those things. This is against Jordan Winski, and this one I feel like Jordan Winski just not as put together as Brett Johns. I feel like he got probably a little bit more physical power, like punching power to him, but the technique on the feet is just not really that polished, like very raw. It's not like he's some greenhorn. The guy's been fighting just as long as Brett Johns, maybe 1 year less, but so he's not a greenhorn. He just is who he is. He ain't the most technical fighter, but he got some power, decent wrestling, decent grappling. But again, not as put together, not as polished. Brett Johns just more polished, more put together, cleaner strikes, less wind up, shorter to the shot, better fight IQ, and just like a guy that has clearly been fighting at a higher level or has been at a higher level, has success at a higher level. Whereas Jordan Winski is like a guy that's middle, matter of fact, regional level fighter. And he got a puncher's chance in there. He got a dog chance in there, but outside of that, it really ain't much. And like even when you look at some of his wins, fights he be losing, and then he pulls out the arm bar, he catches them, knocked them out. So yeah, he's really not that. He's not that guy. So I feel like Brett Johns is gonna beat him everywhere. Just have him loading up winging shots, missing. Beat him at distance, beat him in the pocket, probably landing shots, roll right out, make him miss, or land combinations, then level change and drag him to the mat. It just really just outwork him, outsmart him, out technique him, and probably like a late round. I'm gonna say late round submission, so like third round submission type thing. No, just schools him schools him through 2 rounds. Yeah, through 2 rounds. Schools him through 2 rounds, then puts the stamp on him in the 3rd round. So in this one, I got Brett Johns via 3rd round submission.